Today's curiosity is, what is the best eFile for beginners? I will show you the best-selling nail drill from nail techs around the world, especially in Europe where the Russian manicure was made trendy and famous. So why does no one talk about this brand and this eFile? It's literally the best. Let's do a little background on the company. Saeshin is a Korean company that initially made high-quality motors and drills for the dental industry. They've been manufacturing since 1976 and they now have drills for surgical, endo, which is teeth, lab work, medical, and jewelry carvings, and of course for nails. The best-selling nail eFile or nail drill is called the 210 Strong kit. It comes with a control box and a handpiece, but it's the handpiece where all the magic happens. The micromotor inside is what actually spins the bit, and this is the really innovative, fancy technology that makes it the best nail drill ever. For the beauty nail category, there's a choice between two hand pieces. The silver one is called 120 and it weighs 165 grams at 5.8 ounces. It has a max RPM of 35,000. And then there's this blue plastic handpiece called the 105L, and it's better rated for professionals since it has a higher max RPM at 40,000. However, do notice that both of these handpieces, the blue one and the silver one, have exactly the same max torque. And the blue one is heavier at 199 grams, which is 7 ounces. And this is the handpiece that sets the RPM, the spinning, and the torque. So let's talk about what is torque. DeWalt, the power tool company, explains it really well. Torque is the power in a drill, and a lot of other companies will talk about the max RPM, but RPM does not equal torque. Torque is the force it requires to turn an object, and it does not equal how fast it spins, which is explained by RPM. Power is dependent on torque and RPM. So in simple terms, you want your drill to spin quickly or fast during a gel removal. It needs higher torque or the drill will just stop because it doesn't have enough power to keep spinning. This is the same in cars when people talk about horsepower versus torque. So now you know what to look for when you're shopping for drills, but unfortunately nail eFiles often do not talk about the max torque, so it is impossible to compare products. So the takeaway here is don't fall for claims of high power, high RPM, because it doesn't actually refer to the high force, the torque that it requires in a proper, high-functioning professional nail drill. For example, the $20 nail drill that I reviewed here by Melody Susie claims to have a 25,000 RPM, but actually it stops whenever you're trying to use it during a gel removal that is soft gel, let alone hard gel. So it wouldn't actually work because there's not enough force, not enough torque to do the spinning. So let's talk about the actual drill. The kit sells for $168, but I bought it at $160 before COVID inflation. And I got it during a summer sale with extra 10% off and no taxes. And it shipped really quickly and well padded. So once you choose the handpiece, this is what comes in the box. You get the handpiece of your choosing. So I chose the 120 silver handpiece. And it also comes with a cute little repair kit, which is a carbon brush, a fuse, and a wrench. And of course you get the big control box, and it comes with a stand and a pedal attachment for this model. Rosy report time. We're going to start with the roses. So what is really great about this company and the product is the quality. The premium parts will literally last you a lifetime, and Saeshin provides a 1-year warranty and offer repair services at a cost, of course, but there is a chance for repair. The 120 handpiece, it retails for $130 by itself, and it is aluminum metal for solvent resistance, and it's easy cleaning. The chuck mechanism is the easy twist, open and close, and it has ridges, so it's easy to do the twisting and it doesn't like slip in your hand. There's almost no vibrations, and it is cool to the touch and really nicely weighted. This is the slightly lighter model. The blue model is slightly heavier at 7 ounces. The size is extremely comfortable for my small and short hand. So the power, it has a maximum of 35,000 RPM and the torque is 3 newtons per centimeter. And so yes, the torque number doesn't really help you unless you have something to compare it to, but at least they list it, and if you can find out on other drills what the torque is, you actually can compare apples to apples. They provide a repair kit with a fuse and a wrench, and so you contact a company and you have a problem with your handpiece, there is a chance for you to do a simple repair, and you don't have to spend additional like $100 just to get it repaired over a simple replacing of a fuse, for example. This big white box is called the control box. It supplies the power to the handpiece, and the fancy $400 eFiles are cordless because there's a battery inside the control box. So if you haven't figured out by now, this specific model is a desktop plug-in model, which is what I prefer for beginners. The motor box is actually very small and it is very heavy, so it doesn't slide away or get knocked over easily. And the cord is extremely thick and long at I think 5 feet. There's a convenient handpiece holder attachment, and you can put bits in these holes here. There's the power button and a separate toggle for forward and reverse, and of course the knob for the speed, the RPM. The motor allows for the pedal accessory to be attached to control the on-off, and some other models allow for you to do like the actual speed control on the pedal, but not this version. Overall, it is a true pleasure to use. I don't feel any vibrations when I do removals or any like really heavy duty lifting work. And I don't get really tired with this eFile, so people use it all day and they don't get so fatigued. And it's the power and beautifully made handpiece that really sold me on this product. And I can really see why this is the best-selling eFile in the entire world. Alright, so that was all the roses, but what are the thorns? What are the negatives? So first thing is, this nail file is not popular in the US for whatever marketing reasons, and somehow no one knows about this brand. So I had a really hard time finding like quality reviews in English. I did find a bunch in Russian, but I don't speak Russian and I wasn't sure what was like lost in translation. So it just means it is really difficult to buy if no one knows about it and no one talks about it. The second thing is, yes, it is a big cost, but considering that it will last you a lifetime, it is a steal. So if you buy the Saeshin eFile, you buy it for life. And for example, the owner of Naturally Nails still uses theirs after 20 years because it's the ultimate reliable workhorse. Also, Paola Ponce Nails, they focus on Japanese soft gel, recommends this for a beginner eFile. So the last thorn is actually like not that much of a negative thing, but unfortunately, because it's so famous worldwide and best-selling, it is consistently copied and sold as a fake. So please beware and buy from only legit places. So for example, I love AliExpress for nail supplies, but you can see how many fake Saeshin Strong 210 nail drills there are, and it's only around like $45 or even less. So it makes it really hard to resist, but you must. The fakes are extremely close to the authentic one. And you can rewatch my unboxing to see if yours is legit. And of course, you don't need to worry if you buy from an authorized dealer. So where do you buy? I purchased directly from Saeshin America for the best price, but is also available in select like boutique nail stores like Naturally Nails if you want to get additional tools and supplies with your eFile order. Conclusions. So you will really regret it like me if you don't buy this, considering the damage and fatigue and frustration and time that you will waste if you start with a cheap $20, $50 eFile. The Saeshin eFile is actually very affordable compared to the best sellers in the US like Coupa, Medicool, Chiara Sky, and etc. So if you want the full story on my eFile research, watch my next video linked here. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next curiosity.